Hello, 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 my lovelies. How is everyone this afternoon? I hope everyone's having a great day. I hope you enjoyed the live stream from this morning. I hope you're enjoying me putting up more content twice a day. I thank each and every one of you for watching my streams. I thank each and every one of you for any donations that you send to my PayPal. It's greatly appreciated, no matter how big or how small. Thank you very much. And let's get to chilling and chatting. So, what's up, you guys? I just hopped off Walt's stream. He was talking about prepping, and the first thing that kept coming to my mind was foraging. Foraging for mushrooms and fiddleheads and sunflower seeds and edible flowers and roses and the fruits and nuts that you can find off trees and pecans. And you can actually eat acorns. Yes, you can. You have to do it a certain way, but you can actually eat an acorn. Hey, Lady J Homestead, how are you? Good afternoon. Glad for you to stop by. Thank you. And it just had me thinking that there's so much out there. Hey, Edward, bless you and your family. Praying for you too. Thank you for stopping by. It had me thinking though about all the different things that are out there available as food that you can get that doesn't cost you a dime. You just have to go out there and get it, like musky dimes, blackberries, raspberries. Sometimes you can find wild strawberries growing. Yes, I understand that they're seasonal, but these are things that you can find. You can make jams and jellies out of muscadines without having to spend a lot of amount. Yes, dandelions are very good, exactly. Without having to spend a lot of money, and you can help stock your prep pantry up. Um, pear trees, plum trees, things like that. Like I said on the Vault of Nightmares channel, you can also find chickweed, and you can put it in some water and you bake it down in the oven to where the water thickens up from the chickweed cooking down. You cook it really low, and you can actually take that and you can put it in a jar with a vitamin E capsule, and it makes a wonderful gel like consistency for cuts, burns, bug bites. It's antiseptic, anti-inflammatory, and all that can be made just from chickweed. And chickweed, a lot of people have that literally growing in their yard. So if you don't know what chickweed is, look it up and see if you have it growing in your yard. There's lots of uses for it, but that's just one that I personally know of. Hey, Admathoria, good evening. Hope you're doing well. But that's just one way that I know of that you can use chickweed. It's got these little bitty white flowers on it. That's how you know it's chickweed. Hi, sweet angel. Good evening. How are you? It is 4 p.m. Central Time where I'm at, so it's late afternoon, early evening here. Yes, chickweed is edible too. Free food. It tastes sort of like spinach. Exactly. Exactly. And like I said, you could find fiddlehead ferns and prepare them. There, like I said, there are lots of edibles if you know how to forage. You just have to learn what you cannot eat, what is safe, what is the safe way to prepare something um to eat. Like I said, poke salad. you can eat it, it's edible, but you have to prepare it a certain way. And if I'm not mistaken, pick it a certain time of year, like Vault said, and then you can enjoy it. I'm doing good, sweet angel. Thank you for asking. I've had a very lovely day, except for I have unfortunately ran out of cigarettes. And if anybody knows how a nicotine fit feels, that is what I'm going through right this minute, is a nicotine fit. Hi, Lakaya. This could be something you could do once a week for your channel. Well, thank you, Wayne. That is an idea. Like I said, I'm trying to get back to where I'm doing 2 live shows a day just to get some content put back up on my channel, because I was gone for a long period of time. And it gives people something to watch, whether they miss one or not. I kind of reiterate the same thing on the second video. Yes, poke has to be picked in the spring. When the poke gets old, it becomes toxic. Exactly, Admathoria. You were so smart, Admathoria. If anybody needs advice, ask Admathoria. She knows what she's talking about in chat. She knows it. Pine needle tea is loaded with nutrients. Absolutely. Absolutely. Pine needle tea. I've heard of that. I've never had it. But I have heard of it. I've also heard that the sap of the darn it, I can't remember what tree it is. It comes out clear liquid though. It's a sap that is drinkable, but I can't remember the name of the tree. But I've heard that you can tap it and it comes out looking like water, and that you can collect it overnight and drink it. But I cannot remember the tree that it's from. I'm so sorry about that, you guys. Admathoria says, I forge. Some I learned from family, some I learned by reading and taking forging classes. That is absolutely awesome. Cherry sap tastes nasty. Yuck. Well, that's good to know. Maple and birch you can tap and make syrup. It may be birch sap. Like I said, it comes out like a clear liquid and it looks like water. But I cannot remember the tree that it comes from. The sap doesn't come out super thick, and it's not brownish in color. It's clear in color like water. And that sap is supposed to be very good for you and have a lot of nutrients in it too. But like I said, I cannot for the life of me remember what tree it's from. Mullein is good for mullein. I am butchering that word. It's good for rashes, bones, and bee stings. Mullein. Is that it? Mullein? My grandfather used to tell me that tobacco was good for stings. Wasp stings, bee stings, you chew tobacco, put the tobacco juice on it. Don't know how true it was. We did do it though. But that's what I was taught when I was younger, was tobacco for stings. Pull the stinger out, chew some tobacco juice, especially chewing tobacco. Put that juice on that spot, let it sit, and it would draw the poison out. That's just what I was told. Like I said, whether or not it has any basis of truth on it, though, I don't know. Maybe it was just to psych me out so it would, make me think it felt better. The one class I kept missing is edible mushroom. I've always have something else on those weekends. That's what I would like to learn, is edible mushrooms. I like mushrooms. And I've always wanted to be able to identify mushrooms out in the wild. But be my luck, I wouldn't be able to tell them apart. Pine needles have more vitamin C than an orange. I did not know that, Wayne. Thank you. That's very interesting. I did not know that at all. But like I said, I haven't been up much today. Like I said, I was over at Vault's live stream. I hopped in towards the very end because I wanted to mention foraging because he had yet to mention it. And I think foraging is a big deal if you're going to prep. I think it's a cheap way to prep. I think it's a good thing to know, a good thing to do. Your grandma knew how to identify mushrooms. Hey, Sandra, how are you? Good to see you over here. Yeah, mushrooms can be tricky. You're right, Lady J. You like eating the fruit that blooms on the cactus? I have never had that. I've heard that it's good, Sweet Angel, but I've never tried it. Never had it. Um, Something else I've never tried is I've never tried lobster, actually. Me and a friend were talking a while ago, and we were talking about seafood, and I told her I'd never had lobster, and she couldn't believe it. She's like, "You've never had a lobster tail?" And I'm like, "No, I've never had a lobster tail." It's good, especially mixed with other fruit. I bet it is. Oh my God, lobster is terrific. That's what she was saying, Lady J. She's like, I can't believe you've never had lobster. I was like, I've never had the chance to. Like, I've never been anywhere to order a lobster. I guess I'm gonna have to break down and try it one day. The other way to prep is if you have a garden or a lawn. It is to buy edible plant seeds, lamb's quarters, miner's lettuce, amaranth, and plant them in your yard. That's a good idea, Admathoria. You need to try it. I know, Lady J, I know. No one will know those are edibles. I didn't know amaranth was edible, to be honest with you. I did not know that. Learn something new every day. But like I said, you guys, if my voice is a little, or if I'm talking a little fast, it's because I'm having a nicotine fit. Darn addiction of nicotine. I haven't had a cigarette in a while, and I've even tried smoking a cigarette. But when you get down to the butts, let's be honest, and you look back through your ashtray and see if you put one out too early. Y'all know what I'm talking about, you smokers. You know what I'm talking about if you run out. Yeah, that's where I'm at. But other than that, I've had a great day. Amaranth leaves taste sort of like spinach and Swiss chard. I've never had Swiss chard either. I like spinach. I like spinach a lot, but I've never had Swiss chard. These are also edible flowers: hollyhocks, daylilies, and freesias. Oh, okay. Lobster and crab legs are the two things I haven't tried but really want to. Crab is wonderful. It's sweet. It's to me it's sweeter than what I ever thought it would be. And some crabs are a little bit sweeter than the other ones. I hate to say it, not all crabs are on the sweetest level. I have had one that's really sweet, and then I've had one that's just tiny sweet. But crab has sort of a sweetness to it, but it's really good. But I heard lobster doesn't. Lobster's like crab; it just doesn't have the sweetness taste to it. Crabbing is fun too. Never done it. Never done it. That sounds like fun though. Crabbing sounds like fun, but I've never done it. I totally need to get a life, don't I, you guys? Like, there's so many things I need to experience before I get too old I can't do absolutely anything. I guess I need to start making a bucket list. Crabs also depend on where they live. Blue crab in the Chesapeake Bay tastes different from blue crab in the Potomac. Hey, David, how are you? Welcome to chat. Miss Lakaya, just go for it. Have you ate crayfish? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. I had to think on that one for a minute, but yes, I have. It's been a while though. It's been a good bit since I've had any, but yes, I have. And liked it, if I do remember correctly. I did like it. Oh, you're finally out of that traffic backup? Well, that's good, Mr. David. That's great. At least you're not in gridlock anymore. I was talking to ZWiki on the phone earlier and asked her what she was doing, and she's like, just driving. So she's on the road, driving herself, driving her big rig. So, yeah, 20 miles of it. Oh my goodness, Mr. David. That's how is Z? Z's fine. She's great. Like I said, she's been on the road for last couple weeks. Well, almost the last month. Driving a big truck. Hey Vamp, love you, sweetie. Mwah. You call me later. Call me later. Don't forget. But Z's fine. Like I said, she's on the road. She's just driving her big rig, doing loads. But she's good. She's just been busy. Vamp, are you still at work? Yeah, she's back driving. She's been back for about a month, I think. No, I take that back. Maybe 3 weeks now. She's been back driving. She has her own truck too, you guys. I got to see a picture of it. It's awesome. It's unforgettable. That's the word I'll use. Her truck is unforgettable. So yeah, she's doing great. She's driving, taking care of her puppies. Man, are the planets still aligned or something? Jesus, this week has been crazy. I'm just getting off. Oh, really, Vamp? Well, call me after my stream is over with so we can chat. I shouldn't. I'm only 18 minutes in, but I shouldn't be on that long. Hey, Truth. Yes, hit the like button if you like what you hear. I greatly appreciate it. I appreciate all the likes. I appreciate all the comments after the stream that you guys leave me. I appreciate the emails you send me. I love talking back and forth with you through email. So if you have something you want to say or talk about, feel free to email me at lakayatucker@gmail.com. And as you can see, my PayPal account rolls across the screen if you'd like to make a donation. It's always greatly appreciated, no matter how big or how small. It means the world to me because this is a non-monetized channel for now. But like I said, I loved Vault Stream, but like I said, it had me thinking about foraging and all that good stuff. And fishing. Fishing, everybody, if you're gonna prep, fishing with the prep, you definitely need, to fish. Find you a pond. You can I did not know this, but you can fish and you can beef. Like, to where I've seen people can in just water. And then I've also watched videos on YouTube of people canning in brine. So I guess it depends on how you choose. Vault's last live stream gave you some good ideas for the family. That's awesome, David. I enjoyed that live stream he did. That was a great informative live stream. A lot of it I already knew because, used to be married to him, so I kind of knew. But like I said, it got me to thinking about the foraging and the edible plants and stuff like that a lot of people don't know. Hey Destiny, how are you, sweetheart? Good afternoon. Thank you for joining chat. Um and that, like I said, that got me to thinking about the foraging and all the, like, blackberries. You can go down here in Mississippi. You can go down a back road, a gravel road, and pull over to the side, and more than likely, 9 times out of 10, there's going to be a blackberry bush growing right there. We have wild blackberries growing everywhere to where they're actually invasive. But that's something you can pick. You can be watchful and wary of red bugs, though. But that's something you can make, jellies and preserves out of, things like that. What confused me is the berries out in the wild, like some are edible and some aren't. I took a picture book to understand what is what. Oh, you need a picture book. Yes, sweet angel, that is true. You do have to watch what is what. I absolutely agree with you. It's always better to be on the safe side. But we do have blackberries galore growing on the sides of the roads here. I agree with the berries and also mushrooms that are edible. Exactly, Vamp. There are foraging books that are specific to your region. Yes, make sure you get one that is specific to your region. You don't want one that's like from a different region and the plant may be slightly different and it may be toxic to you and not toxic to that region because blah blah blah. So be very careful. Check train tracks, found lots of them along there. Very true. I have wild raspberries, blackberries, tea berries, apples, pears, and one other berry I can't remember the name of. Overrun with pokeberries too. Oh wow, Destiny. That's a lot. Very toxic, good dye though. Yeah, exactly. David said, I'm hungry for biscuits with blackberry preserves. Doesn't that sound delicious? I love some blackberries are my favorite fruit. And then after that are strawberries. But I love blackberries are my hands down absolute favorite. Then strawberries and then oranges. That's my fruit. Pretty much my fruit list. Give or take raspberries in there somewhere, but blackberries are my go-to. You can't get pokeberry coloring off with damn Ajax or Clorox. Yeah, when it dies, it dies. That's for sure. Yeah, that's a good idea. There may be foraging clubs in your area or primitive living clubs. Check out a lot of times if you check out your local library, sometimes they'll have a board up where they'll put paper and things like that of different clubs and things around town. Check there and see if they know of a club or some sort of group in your area. Also, search online, look on Facebook, see if you can find one in your area. Or you can also search YouTube for your specific area, like foraging in Colorado, foraging in Florida, and see if something will pull up that may be of interest to you in your area. I swear that a hair dye company Splat uses pokeberries in their red tone colors. This is why I don't use Splat. Actually, my hair is all natural. I haven't dyed my hair in years. So every bit of my hair, which is really long right now, every bit of my hair is actually natural. But I used to dye it different colors. I used to dye it burgundy or black all the time. Sometimes fuchsia, but mainly burgundy or black. Yes, it will definitely help you out when you go hunting or fishing again. And like I said, guys, don't forget about fishing. That is a good way to get you food. And, it doesn't take a lot of work. You just kind of sit there and cross your fingers and hope one bites. Hey, Arlene, how are you, sweetheart? Good evening. Welcome to chat. But like I said, if you missed Vault of Nightmare stream a while ago, Prep Talk, please go watch that. That is a great video that he did. He has a lot of good points in there that he makes. I think personally everybody needs to watch that video. I believe everybody needs to see it. Just on the basis of him talking about silver and gold alone, I think everybody needs to go watch that video, because I didn't know that information until he told me today. So, and the way food is getting, and you're doing well now that you caught my live stream. Oh, thank you, Arlene. I'm glad you're here. Yes, and everyone needs to get a water purifier, like straw, in case the water supple system goes down. Exactly, Admathoria. You're exactly right. You've had every color, Destiny? Oh, wow. That's cool. But like I said, I think everybody, if you missed his video, Prep Talk, that was filmed today, go, when my live stream is done, go back and go watch his video. It's really good, very informative. He makes a lot of great points. Forgive the intermission, though. Had a little snafu, but, it is what it is. But he makes, especially like I said, in MREs. That's another thing to have on hand. If you can get your hand on some MREs, that's a good thing to have stocked up. Another thing to have stocked up, a lot of people don't think, is blankets and sheets. You can use blankets and sheets for a multitude of different things, from flags to mosquito netting to bedding to, if you need to make clothing and need to whip something up really quick, let's say your pants get torn to shreds. Well, you can take a sheet or a blanket, a thin blanket, and make you a pair of pants. And don't say you can't do it, because yes, you can. I've seen it done. Ladies, pillowcases make great sacks, dresses for the kids and for the girls. Yes, also soap, old fashioned bar soap. It doesn't expire. That's absolutely right, Admathoria. Yes, and keep MREs in a very cool, dry place. Yes, Mr. David, you're correct. But these are things that people tend to forget about. And like I said, the way things are going with gas prices and food prices, you guys, food is so expensive. Let me tell you an example. My son went to the grocery store today. He bought stuff to make grilled cheeses, and he bought some burritos. It costed $20 for those two things. So we're looking at cheese, bread, and a pack of burritos. $20. $20. You have tons of sheets, pillowcases, and bar soap, Miss Arlene. That's great. After the freeze that we had here in Texas where the grid went down, we set up a game plan and have been stocking up on survival necessities. because that whole week was hard. Vamp, that is awesome. It is always great to have survival necessities and prepping necessities ahead of time because you never ever know when you're going to need them. I also suggest everybody have a go bag. Have a bag with the first aid kit in it, a flashlight, a whistle, a knife, waterproof matches or lighter, a portable um thermal blankets. Y'all know what I'm talking about? The silver blankets that you see used like after car wrecks or something like that. One of those in there. A raincoat, one of those poncho raincoats you can buy for like $1.97 at Walmart. I think everybody needs to have a go bag, a change of clothes in there. I think that's one thing that a lot of people need to invest in is a go bag. I went to buy honey and I couldn't believe the price. Miss Arlene, I'm telling you, things are outrageous. Don't get me started on the meat. Just for one pack of beef rib is $33 and it doesn't have much meat on them. Oh my goodness, Angel. I literally told my hubby that I was going to start my own farm. I heard that. And stock extra because we have to take care of our elders in case there are some around us who are alone during these events or people who need help. Vamp, you are so sweet. You and Jay are so kind and so nice to help your elders and neighbors around you. That is absolutely the most caring thing I've heard today. Yes, Arlene, that's exactly right. A go bag is a wonderful thing to have. A lot of people don't have one. They don't believe they need one, but they don't understand that I take a go bag with me pretty much everywhere I go. I turn my purse sometimes into a go bag. I throw my meds, I throw everything in there if I'm running out for the night or something like that, or I'm going far away from the house. I make sure I've got what I need in my purse. If not, I'll take my backpack. Yep, a tarp and paracord, Mr. David. Good idea. What I bought last year was an electric power station that can be charged with house electric or solar panels. I got it for my sump pump. Cleaning a flood basement is no fun. Oh my goodness. No, I can imagine that would not be fun at all. That would not be fun. I feel for you on that one. And for those of you that are listening tonight, an impromptu truth is having Dark Woods on his channel for an interview. Be sure to check it out. I think it is at 9:30 Eastern time. So be sure to check out an impromptu truth channel. He will be live, so you'll be able to chat in the chat while they're having their discussion and partake. Don't miss it. I will be there hopefully. You know, if the creek don't rise, I'll be there. So don't forget that. Let's see, what night is this? Thursday night. Yes, so it's Truth Night. And don't forget tomorrow night is Sean G Chasing the Truth night as well. And don't forget about Casual Conversation with GNA. They are having Donnie Cho on their panel as a guest. So those are coming up within the next 2 days. So be sure to check. I can't talk. Be sure to check those out. I live in an area that floods all the time, but luckily my house is on a hill. Oh, Miss Arlene, you are lucky. My house is kind of on a slope downhill, but all the water runs past my house down to the bottom. So I'm lucky that way. I have a backpack with clothes and other supplies in my car at all times. A year before I moved to New Jersey, they had a horrible snowstorm that stranded people on the highway for days. I heard about that. I heard about people being stranded on highways for days at a time in snowstorms, and that's one thing that always has me worried. Thank goodness it doesn't snow where I live like that, because I would be terrified to get out in it. And I know there's some people that have absolutely no problem getting out in a snowstorm. But me, no thank you. I will stay at home for 200, Alex. Dark Woods, how are you? I was just talking about you. So excited for your interview tonight with Truth. I will be there if the creek don't rise. Like I said, I will be in chat. I cannot wait. You guys have amazing things to say. Woo, you guys, I want a cigarette so bad. Oh my goodness. I ran out like early this morning, and oh my goodness, I have wanted one so bad. Gotta have blankets, clothes, candles, lighters, food, water in that car. That's right, Admathoria. You're exactly right. I need to quit smoking. I'm smoking on a butt right now, just in case y'all heard me like that. I need to quit smoking, but I'm not there yet. I'm not ready to quit. I thought I was ready this past week, but I'm not. I have a lot of stress in my life, and it's my out. It's my outlet. So I'm just not ready to quit. You roll your own much cheaper. I smoke Senecas is what I smoke, Miss Sandra. Seneca menthol lights is what I smoke. And right now I want a pack so bad. Actually, I need a couple of packs. I'm not going to lie, but I want a pack so bad. Like, it's like I'll trade food for it. Like that's how bad I want one. And they're horrible. Horrible for you, but what can you do? You too, Miss Arlene, for stress. That's my problem is stress. Have I tried vaping? Well, here's my thing about the vape. I have a vape. I have to get batteries for it, I believe. I have to get batteries for it, but um it bothers my asthma. Cigarettes don't bother my asthma as bad as vaping does for some reason. So, oh, Sandra, you smoke menthol too? Oh, wow. Menthol sisters. But that's why I don't vape. It messes with my asthma. Like I said, I'm not supposed to be smoking at all. I have COPD, but I've yet to quit. I have so much stress in my life. And you guys, I have went off my anxiety meds, and I'm doing great, not on my anxiety meds. So, oh, you smoke menthols too, Arlene? Good. Look at us, menthol sisters. Hi. So, I'm doing great. It's just, you know, when I run out of a cigarette, that's when I struggle. And then my anxiety gets up because I don't have one. That's pretty much, I start stressing and I start overthinking, and that starts escaping and running, and it becomes a thing. So I know it's a crutch. I know all about it, but it is what it is. So yes, I am a smoker. It is what it is. You're experimenting with overcoming COPD. If it works, I will let you know how I beat it. Absolutely, Lady J. Absolutely. Oh, Vamp, you quit smoking and vaping in January? Congratulations, sister. I'm so proud of you. I am so proud of you. Like I said, I my quit date was actually the other day, and I quit for a while, and then I couldn't do it anymore. The stress level got to me too much. So I had to go and buy a pack of cigarettes, and you know, right now I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. Yes, Miss Arlene, we are like two peas in a pod, aren't we? Two peas in a pod. Well, you guys, I guess I'm gonna cut this one short. I will talk to you all in another live video probably tomorrow morning. I will see you at Impromptu Truth and Darkwood's interview later tonight. Don't forget to be there. If I'm not mistaken, it is at 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central Time. Yeah, Vamp's an oldie but a goodie. She's been with me for a long time. But thank you all for chat. I appreciate you. Hit the like button if you haven't already. It helps me with YouTube's algorithm. So does comments after the video. If you want to leave me a comment, I greatly appreciate it. If you would like to send me a donation, my PayPal is at Tabby1982. The smallest donation helps. It will actually probably buy me a pack of cigarettes. We're not gonna lie. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much. Until next time, everybody, love, peace, hair grease. See you later.